Greetings and welcome back to the Casual Wargamer. Firstly, let me apologise for the lack of videos for the last 2 weeks. It's just down to work and real life issues. Nothing bad, but just took up a lot of time. But hopefully we're back. Yay! So this one is a video that should have been done nearly 2 weeks ago. And at the time, as I said, I just didn't get around to it, which was the March tournament report for GamesHub, my local store. As always, 1,000 points, generally more casual, fun and friendly, less competitive. And after the last couple months, really bad plays, I tried a different tactic. This time round, my list was Phobos Librarian with Infiltrators to sit on my back objective. So you couldn't particularly shoot them very well, and you couldn't drop in near them, at least not enough to charge. I took 2 heavy intercessor squads with heavy bolters. These are my favourite battle line, and I take them in every game. I took some Inceptors with the assault bolters because I prefer them over plasma. They do a lot better, my experience. Ballistus Dreadnought, 5 Terminators, one with an assault cannon, a unit of Outriders with ATV. The idea being that I have enough to hold my my defensive line, as it were. I've got the bikes to charge forwards. Oh, the bikes had an ATV with them, if I didn't mention that. And then if I needed to do the table quarters, investigate signals, or engage on all fronts, or sub behind enemy lines, I've got the options to do it. Thought, let's try something that gives me a little bit more mobility, a little bit more try and drop down and do objectives. And to be fair, that list did do what I wanted it to do. First match, I get a local store owner, Julian, with his Deathwatch. And for someone who says that Deathwatch aren't great, he won. Spoilers. This was actually probably the closest game of the day. We both did really, really well. I just find that I struggle in general. He always has this big blob of random sort of Marines, basically acting as bodyguard to 3 Terminators with missile launchers. And they sit there just blowing the snot out of everything that I've got, and I'm just whittling off the little guys until the end. Had it not been for that big squad, I probably would have done a lot better. But I'm just trying to think now. It was Hammer and Anvil, Sweep and Clear, and Purge the Foe for that one. And unfortunately, that particular game definitely went to my opponent. Let me just find it on here for you. There we go. It ended up 67 to 54 to the Deathwatch. So I'll take that as a score. And not too far off. That little bit more good luck on my part, and I probably would have done a lot better. Second round was against my friend Robin and his Dark Angels. He was playing the Ironstorm Spearhead. It was Tech Marine, a couple of Dreadnoughts, Dark Shroud, I want to say, Blade Guard, Terminators. It was an interesting mix. And our game for the day was Crucible of Battle, Hidden Supplies, and Supply Drop. This particular game was really tough for me. I had a hard time dealing with anything. Always have a good game against Robin, though. But I just couldn't handle the amount of armour he effectively had. And the dice were very much against me. And Dark Angels won 76 to 32. And I thought, okay, so being able to drop down in this one helped, but not enough, because it basically left me with units isolated and easily taken down by his forces, which was kind of a little bit of what cost me the game, really. I couldn't get him off of objectives, and he was killing me before I could do anything. Good game, though. Can't fault it. Always have a good game against Robin. Now, the last game was a young man I've never met before. I can't even remember his name, who was bringing a White Scars list. It was the Firestorm Assault Force. Mixture of things, but really cool. He's the first Space Marine opponent I think has played one of the new, the Primaris Land Speeders. And the first time I've seen anyone play a Vindicator in probably since probably since 8th edition, or at least very early 9th. So instantly I went, I'm not going to win this. Now, the young man in question seemed quite, to be honest, it was a long day. He seemed very, very tired and got a few things a little bit flustered. And I thought, as the game got going, I'm not going to win this. He was down 2 games as well. So I thought, I'm just going to be nice. And I basically toned my game down a lot. Played fairly, but I thought my moral victory for the day will be to let him get a win, go home and say, "Yay, I got a win." He earned it. Don't get me wrong; it wasn't an easy. I didn't just throw the game away, but I kind of felt I'm not going to win, and I don't care really. I'm there for the funsies. If I get someone else to go home happy at the end of the day, then that's all that matters to me. In that particular game, it was Dawn of War, Chilling Reign, and Vital Ground. I don't do well in these 1,000-point tournaments. I just don't find I can fit enough in that I need to, whilst maintaining the options that I feel I need to have. 1,000 points, I kind of feel I need to have the ballistas to have my anti-tank. I don't think anything else quite does the job. And we don't play legends in these events. We save that for leagues and friendlies. Otherwise, I have some options that could have done better. All in all, great days gaming though. Absolutely love our little tournaments. Now, hopefully in April, I will be able to do, we do 2 events a month. Normally I can only get away from work for the first one. This time I've purposefully booked the second tournament off as well. So, yay. See what I can come up with. I will pop my list down below. If you have any ideas, I'm an Imperial Fist Successor chapter. I always go for the Anvil Strike Force because it's thematic. But if you have any ideas on how I can make a slightly better 1,000-point list with that requirement, bear in mind I am Primaris only. Let me know, and I'll see you soon, guys. Also, if you have any other video topics, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. So anyway, I'll see you in the comments. Give me a thumbs up. Yay. Hit the subscribe button if you aren't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and good gaming.